Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something you've probably heard of, especially if you spend any time online. It's called the social battery.
You know that feeling, right? One minute you are on top of the world, full of energy, ready to chat with anyone. And then bam, the next moment, you're just done. Like completely exhausted by being around people. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are definitely not alone.
Okay, so to really get this, let's look at two people. First, meet Alex. Alex is feeling fantastic, totally at 100% energy. Then, we've got Bella. And, well, she's barely hanging on at 2%. Wow, right? That is a massive difference. So, when Bella tries to explain why she's at 2%, she doesn't say she's tired. She says her social battery is low. And Alex, well, Alex asks the perfect question, the one we're going to answer today. Your social battery? What is that?
All right, so first things first, a social battery isn't something you can, hold in your hand. It's a metaphor. Think of it as a really useful way to describe how much fuel you have in your tank for, well, for people stuff. Talking, hanging out in groups, going to parties, all of that. The whole idea is actually pretty brilliant because it's so simple. Just think about your phone's battery. You wake up, it's at 100%. But as you use it, texting, scrolling, watching videos, that little green bar gets smaller and smaller. Well, your social battery is pretty much the exact same deal. The more you use it by talking and socializing, the more it drains.
So let's circle back to poor Bella. Her battery is blinking red. It's at just 2%. It's basically empty. So what happens then? What do you do when you have absolutely zero social energy left?
Well, you might just vanish. Poof, like a ghost. Now, obviously, you don't literally disappear, but it can feel like it, right? You might suddenly go quiet or sneak out of a party without saying goodbye. You just don't have it in you to talk to one more person. And here we have the perfect and kind of funny example of what that disappearing looks like today. Alex is like, wait a minute, is that why you ignored my 20? Yeah, 20 texts last night? Bella was just so drained, she couldn't even manage a reply. And this whole thing, this disappearing act, it actually has a name you've probably heard: ghosting. When you ghost someone, you just stop replying. You vanish from the conversation. It's exactly what Bella did. It probably wasn't personal. Her social battery was just dead. She had nothing left to give.
Okay, so we've got a problem. A low social battery can make you ghost your friends, which is not great. So is there a fix? Can you do anything once it's totally empty? Absolutely yes. The answer is you have to recharge. And here's the interesting part. With your phone, you plug it in to recharge. But with your social battery, you have to unplug from people. Recharging just means taking some time for yourself, getting away from everyone, so you can build that energy back up again. So what does that look like for Bella? How does she get back to 100%? Well, for her, it's pretty simple. Step 1, find a dark, quiet room. Step 2, just sit in silence. And step 3, maybe the most important one, don't call me. That's her personal recipe for a full charge. So who actually needs to do this? I mean, can't everyone's social battery get low? For sure. But this deep need to recharge all alone is super common for a certain type of person, and we call them introverts. So what's an introvert? Simple. An introvert is someone who actually gains energy from being by themselves. Socializing, for them, is what drains the battery. Bella is a perfect example of an introvert. And Alex? Well, Alex is probably the opposite, an extrovert. Extroverts get their energy from being around other people. See the difference? And that really brings us to the big question for you. Think about it for a second. Are you more of an Alex or more of a Bella? Do you get hyped up by being with people, or do you need that quiet time to recharge? Knowing how your own social battery works is honestly a game changer for managing your energy. Thanks for joining this explainer.